Hey, it's Chuck with IndyCar Ministry, and this Wednesday I find myself again at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but it's a little different this week. The other day there was a big race here. This place was all majestic and dressed up, and all kinds of people were here. Today, almost nobody. And I thought this would be the perfect place to talk about character. Who are you when nobody else is around? Are you the same person you are when everybody else is there? Or do you maybe act a little different? And I think all of us would admit we're just a little different when we're alone. This speedway here, if you look at it, last weekend it was all dressed up and special and had a big event going on and sharing the event with a lot of its friends. And man, it was a majestic, wonderful place with a lot of history. Now today, here we are, a few days later. The race this weekend's up in Detroit. Nobody's here. What's the speedway like? Man, if I look around, it still looks majestic. It still looks awesome. So that made me thinking about character. Who am I when nobody's watching? Am I still that same person? I certainly try to be, but we all have our little quirks, things that we like to do when nobody else is around, and that is our character. Who are we on a consistent basis? And God sees our character each and every day in our life. He sees who we are when nobody else sees us, and we strive to build that close relationship with God and let Him in to our lives so that we don't change when no human is around, because we don't really live for the satisfaction of other humans. We live to be accountable to God and have that relationship with God and act the way He would like us to act, even when nobody else is around, just like at this speedway. And when thinking of character, there's a Bible verse, of course, that comes to mind. I'd just like to share that with you now, that we maybe could spend a little time focusing on that today, focusing on that this week, and helping us work on our character a little. And that verse is Proverbs 28:19, and it's pretty simple. It says, "As water reflects the face, so does one's life reflect the heart." So just like water is a mirror and lets us see our physical appearance, our life, or who we are when we're alone, really shows the condition of our heart. And God can see that even when nobody else does. So I just would encourage you to build that close relationship with God. Be accountable to Him, and don't really worry about what anybody else thinks. And it'll just help you have awesome character. It's a struggle we're all on throughout our life, just to increase our character and get closer to Him. After all, like I said, we're humans. We fall short. But I think when we take it to a different level and let God work in us, that's where our character will really get strong. So that's about all I got. I just want to touch base with you here before I drive up to Detroit. Have a great day, and we're hoping for a safe weekend up there. We'll catch you next time.